Robbie
Dishwasher.
on their dishwasher.
Welcome to Sunflower Hill at Irby Ranch.
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 Welcome to Sunflower Hill at Irby Ranch. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for helping make our vision come to life.
Thank you for being a part of making our vision come to life.
Thank you for being a part of making our vision come to life.
Thank you for being a part of making our vision come to life.
Thank you for being a part of making our vision come to life.
Thank you for being a part of making our vision come to life.
Welcome to Sunflower Hill at Irby Ranch, and welcome to Moonlight at Home. I'm Edie Nels, and I have the good fortune of serving as the Executive Director of Sunflower Hill. Thank you all so much for joining us this evening as we celebrate this milestone moment. I have to admit, I do miss gathering with all of you at a venue, shaking hands, smiling, looking you in the eye, and thanking you for being here. I hope that you can feel our thanks and our joy at having you join us through the airwaves. If you purchased a ticket with a meal option, now is the time to put your entree in the oven. We have an exciting night of celebration ahead of us, so we hope that you enjoy and stay tuned through the entire evening. This evening is truly a celebration of love, hope, and determination. It is the driving force that caused our founder, Susan Houghton, to realize that her son and others with developmental disabilities would be seeking affordable housing for adults with developmental disabilities when their caretakers were no longer able to care for them. Susan and the founding board set the wheels in motion for Sunflower Hill at Irby Ranch. I'd like to introduce you to the Sunflower Hill Board of Directors. Kathy Lehman, Board President, our Vice Presidents Janine Rubino-Brum and Debbie Zentner, Treasurer Dave Muller, Secretary Derek Baxter, and board members Amy Bona, Dan Foster, John Elfin, Angel Tarabal, and Ann Roby. I'd also like to introduce you to Sunflower Hill founder, Susan Houghton. Developing residential communities is truly a force. It takes so many people to make a vision come to life. We'd like to thank our partners in development, Satellite Affordable Housing Associates, the City of Pleasanton, the County of Alameda, Dahlin Architecture Group, our friends there for their beautiful design, our friends at Huff Construction and all of the subcontractors who poured their heart and soul into this project. I'd also like to thank Abbas Mesjedi, our project manager, who worked with me day to day to bring this project to life. As we have residents move in, we have wonderful partners in collaboration with the Regional Center of the East Bay and the Housing Consortium of the East Bay. And we thank all of you, our community of supporters, for bringing your whole hearts to Sunflower Hill at Irby Ranch. You have all made this a reality. It is the people, the very special people that surround Sunflower Hill that make our community so special. And our dedicated staff is truly exceptional. I'm incredibly lucky to work alongside a talented professional staff. I'd like to introduce you to Advancement Director Pamela Zelsky, Communications and Administration Manager Rachel Clark, Programs Manager Becca Langstaff, Residential Programs Manager Pratima Carr, our Advancement Coordinator Sarah Renton, our Garden Teacher Abby Lorenko, Garden Coordinator Caitlin Rowles, Administrative Coordinator Alicia Lemoyne, Administrative Assistant Shannon Fogarty. Thank you all so much for the work that you do each and every day. We are sincerely grateful to our visionary event sponsors, our friends at CMG Financial, Blue Oaks Church, Sensiba San Filippo, Real Protection Inc., the Preem Family Foundation, and Fremont Bank. Thank you. Your support is so critical and vital. I'd like to welcome and introduce longtime friend of Sunflower Hill and comedian Regina Stoops. Regina, are you over there?
I'm here, Edie. I think we're taking this social distancing thing a little bit too far. You were like really far away, girl.
Turn your binoculars around.
Oh, geez, now you're really close. Nice necklace, by the way. I am thrilled to be here. Thank you very much. Thank you for being here. This is unusual to do this virtually. However, I'm sure you are much more comfortable than if you'd been here in person because you're probably wearing your sweatpants. I know I would be if I was at home. So regardless, whether we're virtual or whether we're on site, one thing remains the same, and that is your support for Sunflower Hill at Irby Ranch and our appreciation for that support. We're coming to you from Irby Ranch, but we're also broadcasting from the Amos Production Studio in Livermore, and that's where we're going to send you over to meet our charity auctioneer, Damon Casatico. Damon, take it away.
Good evening, everyone. For those of you I haven't had the pleasure of meeting in person at our last 5 auctions, I'm Damon the Auctioneer, and I'm so excited to be part of Moonlight at Home, our first ever virtual fundraiser. So before we go any further, I just ask you all, please be patient with us all as we navigate these uncharted waters together. Okay, first, little housekeeping. At this stage, you should have already received a text, which makes it very easy to simply text a donation. Of course, if at any time you get disconnected or something goes wrong, you can always make your donation on our secure webpage, sunflowerhill.org, or simply join back at any time at moonlightathome.givesmart.com. That's your go-to if anything goes wrong. Speaking of donations, I would like to give a special shout out tonight to tonight's Fund and Need sponsors who've given so generously. Lots of Sunflower Hill love goes out to our good friends at Fremont Bank. They're with us tonight online, and as well as Blue Oaks Church, Real Protection Inc., and the absolutely beautiful Preem Family Foundation, CMG Financial, and Sensiba San Filippo. We'll get to the actual Fund and Need in a bit, but right now I want to make sure you see a green button that says View Items to the left of your screen. Take a moment and then press that button. That takes you to tonight's raffle and auction opportunities. And remember, if you ever get stuck, you know where to go. It's going to be a little different this year, so I want to make sure you have a moment to get familiar with how it all works. I'll be back in a bit with a little more instruction, but right now, let's leave this studio and go back to Regina, our very talented host, live at Irby.
Thank you, Damon. Thank you for being here. And of course, by here, I mean there, because we're all here and there. But thank you for being here and there. We'd also like to thank the Pleasanton Weekly and the Livermore Independent newspapers for their support. And I hope you bought your raffle ticket, because we are getting ready to pull our first raffle. And it is a case of Livermore Valley wine. We've got wines from Wente, Rubino Estates, Page Mill, Eagle Ridge, and our big winner of all of those wines is Sarah Vega. Sarah, you're the big winner. Woo! Sarah, someone will be in touch, tell you how you can get your case of wine, and they might even bring it over and help you sample some of the wine, make sure it's really good. I'm sure it is, but you know, we want to make sure we're very high quality here, high control. And enjoy your wine. Edie, do you like drinking wine?
You know, I do enjoy an occasional glass of wine. Do you enjoy an occasional adult libation?
I do, actually, as a matter of fact. And, you know, during this pandemic, we've had the opportunity to drink maybe a little bit more than usual. But we've also had the opportunity to do a lot of puzzles and a lot of baking and gardening. And we've turned our garage into a gym, which is wonderful. But even though it's just in the garage, which is like 10 feet away from the kitchen, I still haven't managed to get into the gym and work out, but I'm hoping to do that. We weren't able to travel very much. No one was really able to travel very much in 2020. We had to cancel some big trips, but I did some small day trips. I went to Trader Joe's and went to Safeway, and my big one was to get the car smogged. And sure, people thought it was a little strange when I was taking selfies in the produce section, but you know, if you don't take a selfie and upload it to Facebook, it's like the vacation never happened. So I'm looking forward to traveling in 2021, and we've got some great travel packages as auction items. So if you haven't taken a look, take a look at the auction items so you can travel in 2021. I'm going to send it back to Damon, and he's going to tell you all about these wonderful trips. Take it away, Damon.
Thank you, Regina. I'm glad you reminded me. We have some amazing opportunities, and you can see them on your auction items page on screen. One of the most amazing opportunities, though, is to bid on Ireland. 7 nights in 5-star Castle Martyr Resort and Spa in County Cork, Ireland. You actually get a choice of accommodations. You can sleep 4 or you can sleep 8. It's absolutely enchanting. The scenery is stunning. There's a short video of the property. As a matter of fact, you can watch that. It's on the items page as well. Cancun, 5 days at an all-inclusive ocean spa hotel. Disconnect, unplug, unwind. The only question you'll be asked for 5 days is salt or no salt. Just lay back and relax. 3 nights at Squaw Creek Resort, the finest alpine experience in all of Lake Tahoe, year-round ice skating rink, world-class dining, championship golf. It's a cozy 2-bed, 2-bath luxury suite with everything you'd expect from a world-class resort. Even has a little fireplace to cozy up to. This is new this year. It's Surfer Healing Day Camp with an emphasis on healing. It's tailored for anyone with developmental disabilities. We're so thrilled to offer this one as a buy it now. That means you have to hit your button now if you want it. It's super important that you do. They turn away over 1,200 applicants a year. They donated 3 coveted spots. It's first come, first serve. Do that now. As a matter of fact, that's a good thing to point out. This virtual auction is so completely different than back in the tent. In the tent, me and my very talented team of professional auctioneers would be, I'm going to give it a 1,000 here, give it a 2,000 there, give it a 9, give it away 3, but I'm going to give it a 4,000. I can't do any of that. This is really, by definition, a timed auction, so don't wait to the last minute. My professional advice is to come in early, come in big. I'm not just saying that to get you to donate more. On so many of these virtual events, we've seen and heard stories of someone whose strategy was to wait until the last second, like on eBay. This is not eBay. This is the first time we've ever done this. Trust me, go big, do it now. Or you could miss out on Cindy Preem's adorable Sunflower Hill cottage with real oil paintings. Even has a little miniature, little gourd swing in the under a miniature tree out front. It's a precious, irreplaceable heirloom. You could never replicate this treasure. Trust me, no amount that you donate is going to be too much for this amazing dollhouse. Back to you, Regina.
Thank you, Damon. Thank you very much. Those packages sound wonderful. And by the way, the bidding for the auction items ends at 8 o'clock. So be sure and get your bid in so you can do some traveling in 2021. I have a feeling that Edie's behind me taking a silly selfie, and be sure and get my good side here, Edie. We'd like you to take a silly selfie at home as well, and we'd like you to hashtag Moonlight at home and upload that. Now you're at home, so you might be casually dressed. This is a family show, folks, so make sure you put on some clothes before you take that silly selfie. It's not that kind of show. We have people joining us from all over California, Discovery Bay, Tri-Valley, North, South, East, West. We've got folks from out of state. That's the wonderful thing about a virtual fundraiser like this. We really can be from all over. We've got folks from Oregon, from New York. Thanks for staying up late. Arizona as well. So wherever you're at, we really appreciate that you're here with us. Again, take that selfie and upload that, hashtag Moonlight at home, and share some love for us in that YouTube chat. Be sure and tell us where you're from. Share it in the chat.
Speaking of chatting, it makes me want to introduce you to the newest member of the Sunflower Hill team, our resident programs manager, Pratima Kaur. Pratima is an amazing, dedicated professional who has a long history of working with adults with developmental disabilities. We are so thrilled that she has joined our team. She's dynamic, she's fun, and she's been spending the past month chatting with our residents, getting to know them, so that she can do the good work that she's going to do. Pratima.
Thank you so much, Edie. Hi, everyone. My name is Pratima, and I'm the Residential Programs Manager here at Irby Ranch. Some of the things that I'll be doing here, obviously virtually, would be some movie nights, some arts and crafts similar to these, and also chatting, spending a lot of time with our residents, again, virtually. Some things that our residents have shared is they're so excited about having their own room, also so excited about making new friends. Talking about our residents, how about we meet some of our residents here at Irby Ranch? Say hello. We have here is Jennifer Thomas. And we have here is Austin Graham. Here is Jennifer Crandall.
Regina.
Talk about a dream becoming a reality. That is wonderful. It's just such a beautiful facility, and it's so wonderful that it's become a reality. I don't know if you know, but a lot of the participants and the residents at Sunflower Hill are very artistic and they're very crafty, as you saw with Pratima. She was showing you some of their work, and I just admire that because I'm not crafty at all. In fact, I'm craft intolerant. I break into a sweat when I go into a Michael's, and a mom said to me one time, I always wanted to make my own marshmallows. And I was like, I didn't even know that was humanly possible. But I suppose if you want to learn how to make your own marshmallows, now is the time to do it because you got plenty of time. And I'm sure there's a YouTube video on that. But back to our artists here at Sunflower Hill. We had a chalk art contest and we had a lot of participants, great entries. I want to give a shout out to those participants, to Jake, Jennifer, Robbie, Janet, Pratima, Gabby, Alex, Scott, and Lizette. But the winner is, only one winner, thanks to everybody who voted, but the winner is, big drum roll, is Jennifer Thomas. Congratulations! Yay! Woo! Congratulations, Jennifer. Jennifer is a very enthusiastic cheerleading member of the Sunflower Hill family, resident here, and congratulations, Jennifer. And the rest of you artists, stay tuned. We're going to get you more information about the note cards. In addition to being artistic, the Sunflower Hill participants work in the garden, and they have produce from there, of course, and they've put together a basket. It's for one of our raffle items. Again, not too late to buy some raffle tickets. And this basket is beautiful. It's got produce, it's got a lavender sachet, it's got note cards, olive oil, a loofah. Who doesn't like a good loofah? So you want to take a look at this basket and be sure to bid on the basket. My son worked at the ranch, Hagman Ranch, the garden there, in the summer of 2019. He did an internship there and he loved it. He had a wonderful time. It was really great for him. He learned job skills, responsibility, follow through, but even more important was the social aspect. Being able to be around his peers, to interact, because those opportunities are fewer and farther between for adults with developmental disabilities. So I thank you sponsors and donors so much because that allows us to keep these programs going, and they are so important to our participants. So thank you very much. And now back to Edie.
It's been said that it takes a village to create a beautiful community. And I know that that's a terrible summary of the actual quote, but it really does take a village. And we are so fortunate to have an incredible core of volunteers who support our programs and activities. A great group of volunteers who works out at the garden with our program participants there. And then we also have a wonderful group of volunteers that works alongside our program participants at the Stable Cafe in one-on-one coaching. Now we're not able to bring these programs forward in the way that we typically do, but we are still able to have wonderful volunteers work with us in so many different ways, and we are so grateful for them. Our board members are volunteers as well. And I'd like to introduce to you our board president, Kathy Lehman. I'm very fortunate to work alongside Kathy on a daily basis. She's an amazing volunteer working alongside our programs, working alongside our staff. She's an incredible partner to me and the entire board of directors. We are very grateful for her leadership. Please join me in welcoming Kathy Lehman.
Edie, the board would like to present you with a bouquet of flowers as a small token of our appreciation for the dedication, commitment, and compassion you bring to the role of executive director. We feel so blessed to have you leading the organization. You are amazing. So many changes had to be made for Irby Ranch and the programs to get us through this pandemic year. And you and the team stepped up to meet the challenges with amazing results. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. I'd also like to give a special thanks to the staff as well, who worked so diligently and seemingly effortlessly this year to adapt everything we do to be successful with the current challenges that faced us. You are all rock stars. We hope next year will be less challenging and we can enjoy watching Irby Ranch and our programs thrive with hopes and plans for the next communities in our hearts. 2020 has been a difficult year, and like so many organizations, Sunflower Hill has had to be flexible and pivot to meet each new challenge that was presented to us. From developing new, engaging virtual programs to our online produce donations to the local charities, I could not be more proud of the Sunflower Hill team's ability to evolve and create opportunities to thrive for our adults with intellectual and developmental disabilities.
Well, 2020 has been quite a year for all of us, and our programs at the Stable Cafe and at the Garden dramatically changed. As everybody knows, shelter in place just took away our ability to have people come together in person, but we knew that we really wanted to fill the need immediately of having a schedule that our program participants could rely upon. So I think it was about a week and a half after the shelter-in-place orders were put in place that we launched our first online activity. And the support that we received from the program participants who were involved and the community response was really tremendous. So our programs have evolved from in-person programs 3 times a week to online activities that are pre-recorded 3 times a week. And then we are in October launching our hands-on learning experience in the garden with small cohort groups of people per CDC and Alameda County Public Health Department orders. We'll have virtual Zoom classes. So our Stable Cafe program went from a once-a-month program to a weekly hour-long session with teacher Becca. Well, we've received really great feedback. I know that our Popcorn Chat program participants look forward to their Friday get-together with teacher Becca. And Becca encourages them all to participate and share with her what they would like to do each week. It's been really fun to get to know our program participants in a more holistic way. We've also heard from day programs and adult in transition programs that they've been utilizing our online activities for continued learning and education as they're meeting with our program participants virtually. We're also thrilled that our collaboration with Robert Half, Join the Team, Wear the Face Mask, has been utilized by our colleagues in the industry and is being used for exactly what we hoped it would be, to begin the discussion about when we come back together, it might feel funny that we're wearing a face mask, all still the same people, and how do we interact with each other in this new time. So we're donating more produce than ever to our local nonprofit partners. And what's wonderful is that our garden team, gardener Caitlin and teacher Abby, have really focused on increasing our nonprofit partnerships. So we're donating to Culinary Angels, Tri-Valley Haven, Shepherd's Gate, and we're also donating to the Sutton Girls Farm.
And I'm not muted, right? You can hear me? Okay. We're in the kitchen, everybody. Take a look. You can tell we're in the kitchen because there's a lot of bright, shiny metal. I mean, look at this kitchen. It's beautiful. It's got like these things and It's got this, look at this. Can you see this? This is amazing. You could bake a cake or several cakes or maybe rototill your yard with this. It's beautiful. This is a wonderful kitchen. This is the kitchen in Irby Ranch, and there's going to be some good food coming out of here, I'm sure. You know, we were talking about the garden earlier, and this is the perfect time to talk about the fact that the produce from the garden, a lot of the produce gets donated. It gets donated to Culinary Angels, Tri-Valley Haven, and Shepherd's Gate. And again, none of this is possible without donors and without the support of you. So again, thank you very much. And we'd also like to thank the builder level sponsors, which are Borg Fence, Old Republic Title, the Cantor Family and Alco Iron and Metal, Wilkinson International, Gene King, Aaron Simon and Laura Lee, and Chloe Wine Collection. Also, thank you to Fraiche Catering for providing the meals for those of you that ordered the meals. I know I got mine. It was beautiful. I can't wait to get home and actually eat it. And if you put it in the oven a little bit earlier, now is probably the time to take it out of the oven. And while you're eating that, by the way, take a selfie of that beautiful meal, and you know what to do. Hashtag Moonlight at home. And while you're eating that meal, this is the perfect time for us to show you a video of Sunflower Hill through the years. So sit back, enjoy the meal, and enjoy Sunflower Hill through the years. What an amazing journey this has been. I hope you enjoyed the journey of Sunflower Hill through the years. I was part of one of the earlier fundraisers that was done. It was actually a comedy night at Tommy T's, and it was years ago. So we've come from comedy and cocktails and fried calamari to this. So what a wonderful journey and what a wonderful vision. It was amazing. And now I'd like to announce the winner of the Sunflower Hill Garden Basket. That's the produce and the product that I was talking about. And the winner is Carrie Pickett. Yay! Carrie! Again, someone will be in touch to make sure you get that loofah. Okay, so, and your produce, of course. Want to let you know that the date night, that's a $950 value date night, a lot of restaurants and in the Tri-Valley area allow you to go out with your spouse, safe distance unless it's 2021, and then maybe you can actually go in and sit very close together. But that package is still available to bid on for raffle or bid. You know what? I'm not really sure. It's either a raffle item or it's an auction item. I'm thinking it's an auction item or a raffle item. Regardless, go online and buy your tickets. You'll figure it out when you get there. But it's a great package. It is a raffle. I just got confirmation. And now we're going to hand it back over to Edie.
Go ahead. Congratulations so much on winning the Sunflower Hill Garden Basket, Carrie. We truly hope you enjoy it. It's full of wonderful treats from our program participants in the garden. So grab a glass, grab your favorite sparkling beverage, and join us for our Milestone Toast. We'd like to thank our friends at Chloe Wine Collection for donating this wonderful drink for us to celebrate. Woo! It is my pleasure to introduce Sunflower Hill founder Susan Houghton. Oh my goodness, Susan Houghton.
Thank you so much, Edie. So hard for me to put into words how I feel today on really a celebration of Sunflower Hill at Irby Ranch and all the things that Sunflower Hill has become to our community. When I think back to 2012 and I think about the people who've joined us on our journey, our 32 board members, past and present, who gave their time and talents to make sure that we were a good organization, and we are a good organization. Our wonderful volunteers, especially at the Garden and Staple Cafe, who've really said, I believe in this mission and I really want to make sure it succeeds and help pay it forward. To our partners, our advisors, our consultants who gave us their expertise and their time and talents to make sure we created a beautiful organization and a beautiful place called Sunflower Hill at Irby Ranch. And finally, to our staff, under the direction of our wonderful Edie. This has become a dream come true for so many parents, so many people, so many wonderful folks in our community who now, because of this, have a place to live of their own, can live independently, can have a place that they can say, this is where I live, Sunflower Hill at Irby Ranch. There are more than 1.3 million people in the United States with developmental disabilities still living with caregivers over the age of 60. Now there are 30 less, thanks to Sunflower Hill at Irby Ranch. But we hope this is just the beginning, because we know we can do it. We can make a difference in the lives of at least a few people and pay it forward. I am so incredibly grateful to everyone who's joined us on this journey. Thank you isn't enough. But I know that on behalf of our organization, we would also want to say, let's raise a toast together. Join me in following the sun and putting your face out there. And let's pay it forward and say salut to Sunflower Hill at Irby Ranch. Thank you.
Cheers to you all. Thank you so much, Susan, for that beautiful toast. Would you like to join me for a virtual tour of Sunflower Hill at Irby Ranch? Come on, let's go. Welcome to Sunflower Hill at Irby Ranch. Sunflower Hill was the brainchild of our founder, Susan Houghton. It's incredibly exciting to be here today and to see all of the thought and research that went into creating Sunflower Hill at Irby Ranch coming to life. Our board of directors over the years has been incredibly dedicated and has now passed the torch to Sunflower Hill staff members to keep illuminating this mission and vision of this incredible organization.
My son, Robbie, was about to age out of the public school system. But then you start realizing when your son's 22 or about to become 22, okay, I've got a plan. I then also went to a meeting, regional center transition SELPA meetings, where they start talking about the options for living outside the home. And I think they mean really well because they want parents to be able to understand, there are group homes, you can live in your own community, that you can live in an apartment, there are these options, or you can live at home. And I was there at that meeting and I'm like, but none of these work for my son. And I heard a couple of other parents ask very similar questions in that meeting. And afterwards I went up to one and I said, you know what, I want something different. I want a community not unlike senior living, that you could have the paradigm of living independently but having friends, where there's activities and structured things and you enjoy it but it's safe and it's secure. So after I went to that meeting, I started talking to local parents in the Pleasanton and Livermore area, and we started brainstorming about what we could create together. There's a really famous quote by Margaret Mead that really became the mantra for our organization in those early years, because we didn't know we couldn't do it. We didn't know what we didn't know, but we didn't know that we couldn't do it and we were willing to try. And so that quote, never doubt that a group of committed citizens can change the world, indeed it's the only thing that ever has, really became our mantra. And we moved forward saying, you know what, if not us, then who? If not now, then when? And we wanted to create residential communities for individuals with special needs that could really meet their needs in a way that senior communities do.
Sunflower Hill at Irby Ranch has 31 units in its residential building. It has 8 2-bedroom, 2-bath units, 22 1-bedroom, 1-bath units, and 1 studio apartment. In total, we'll have 29 units available for adults with developmental disabilities. Each unit has been specifically designed to support adults with developmental disabilities and the services that they will need. The units are specifically created so that the restrooms can be accessed from the main living space, so that if a service provider is spending the night, they don't have to wake up the resident to enter the bathroom. Our partners at Dahlin Architects have done a beautiful job creating a welcoming and nurturing environment, one that will feel like a wonderful home for our residents. Wonderful big windows in the community spaces have been created, flex spaces, lots of places for people to meet and congregate, so that our residents will not live lives in isolation, but rather lives that are a part of the greater community, one that they can feel is meaningful and a life full of purpose. Our residential programs manager, Pratima, will be responsible for bringing forward all of the programs and activities at Sunflower Hill at Irby Ranch. Her colleague, Lizeth Duarte, from the Housing Consortium of the East Bay, will be working with our residents on service coordination and delivering programs that are geared towards life skills, so budgeting, grocery shopping, and things along those lines. Pratima will be focused on getting to know our residents as individuals and learning from them what they would like to participate in. She's really excited to develop an advocacy committee so that our residents can learn about how they can impact the community that they live in and get involved in the greater community. We have this incredible courtyard that has a sports court and a bocce court and a hot tub. We will be developing programs and activities to continue to develop large motor group skills as well as fine motor group skills. I can't wait to play basketball with our residents. We'll be having cooking classes and arts and crafts activities. So it's a huge spectrum of activities that we'll have on site. There are so many things to be proud of. We had our first lease signing on September 17th, and that was just such an incredibly meaningful day for the organization as a whole. Our construction team and our partners at Satellite Affordable Housing Associates, we were so fortunate to be deemed an essential construction site. And construction carried on in the good spirit and generosity and professionalism that was pre-COVID.
So this is my apartment. Really nice. This is my bedroom right here.
I am proud of the community we've created, and that I hope it'll go on forever.
I'm Janet Brown, and this is my son, Austin Frame. And we just arrived today at Sunflower Hill to tour his new apartment. And we're thrilled that he has gotten into this wonderful, wonderful development. You like your new home upstairs?
Yeah.
What do you really like? Probably the elevator, right?
Yeah.
He was very happy that he's on the second floor.
Me? Oh my God! Yes! Oh my God!
We hope that you will join us today as we strive to create wonderful living environments with supportive programs for the people that we love, our friends and family who have developmental disabilities.
Wow, it's amazing. I think everyone at home has to be as blown away as I am here at Amos Studio. I know you'll agree. Irby Ranch is even more beautiful than we had hoped. It's amazing how much has changed at Sunflower Hill since my first auction 5 years ago, especially the last couple years with an addition of the amazing staff. This year's Moonlight at home couldn't be more different. I hope it's okay to say right here, all alone on stage, this is the part of the event that I really miss the most. I know Edie talked about it much earlier in the evening, but this is when the tent exploded with giving. The live auction has always been fun, but it's always been the fun to need that's been the highlight of the entire event. Being able to also, I want to thank you for all of your patience throughout this first virtual fundraiser. I hope by now everyone's been able to navigate how to make a donation and use the Donate Now buttons. But the Give Smart link at the bottom of the page, if you have it, if you got a text, you can click, and I have it queued up here. No, lost it, but you can do it on your phone. And then, of course, you can see back here, text Give 100. So if you get any trouble at all, hit that chat and let everybody, let somebody there know, a volunteer. We have the best volunteers in the world, and they'll get you help right away. And because it was in my notes, a friendly reminder that all the funds raised in the Fund in Need support programs for adults with developmental disabilities and the creation of future residential communities like you just saw. If you've been moved tonight to go big for Sunflower Hill, more opportune time. So let's get started. In the tent, in the past, for those of you who have supported, we've always started high and then worked all the way down. But this is virtual, and I think tonight we may have some very pleasant surprises, but in keeping with tradition, is there anyone out there who wants to start us off at $10,000 or more? With any of these rounds, you can customize your donation even better than you could in the tent. A $10,000 gift allows staff to continue working with developers, city planners, elected officials to build the future, much needed residential communities, so that every adult with developmental disabilities who needs a home can have one of their own. Now, up here on stage, just in the spirit of full transparency, I have 5 screens at one's me, another is YouTube, and then I've got this little screen that shows me as people make donations. I'll try and respond to those as they come in, but I understand that there's probably a little latency, a lag, if you will, between our broadcast here in the studio and all the different types of equipment that everybody's using at home. And if we don't get any of these figures or some of the larger ones, it's okay. We're going to keep on moving. There's a new year. So right now we have already, there's Dan Foster, I see. That's a $500 donation. That's $2,451 that we already have. We're going to try and do $100,000. And I recognize, I have a note coming in. If I ever mispronounce anybody's name throughout this evening, I apologize in advance, but thank you so much, Gretchen Mancieri. We have a donation that came in from Gretchen, and so we are now combining all kinds of technology, including cell phones and whiteboards. So I recognize that Sunflower Hill at Irby Ranch is providing those we serve a tremendous opportunity to live independently, and that it's with your support that this is all possible. This is such a difficult year for so many families. Trust me, I know. But if you can donate $5,000 or even somewhere in between, you can customize your donation. By now, I'm sure you've figured out, because I don't see on my chat anybody's asking for explanations on how to do that. It supports programs and opportunities that build life-enriching skills like cooking and nutrition classes, physical fitness classes, arts and crafts, book clubs, all kinds of supportive programs that empower each resident to build on their social skills and learn to complete tasks that enable them to live independently. I promise you this. You'll never spend $5,000 better than by donating tonight. One more, from the website, Abbas Majedi. If I mispronounced it, I apologize, but Abbas, I thank you so much for joining us. This is fantastic. We're bringing in donations from all over. Some of these donations have not hit your board yet, so they're not. It's not totally reflective, this $2,551 here. In a minute, I think some stuff's going to catch up, and we're going to integrate some of the different technologies we're using, but we're taking it from anywhere we can get it, okay? So that's the $5,000 round, and just wanted to take a second and check all the screens, okay? We've got our chat going, excellent, and blow it up. Blow up all your social media. If you can't give tonight, send out that you're watching and you're supporting anyway to your friends and family, and maybe somebody else can too. I know it's a completely different year. I see Melody O'Shea, thank you. And we're just going in these increments, but listen, this is your event as much as anybody's. If you're at home and you want to put in something, you put it in whenever you want. We're just happy you're here with us, and we appreciate all of your donations. Diane Beebe, thank you. You got in on the website and made a donation. I don't know what the denominations are, but it doesn't matter because we're so grateful for everything that you're doing tonight. I see Janine Rubino just came in. Oh, they're really heating up now. Randy Bennett is joining us. Planning meals, shopping for grocery, creating personal budget. These are all tasks that are easily taken for granted. If anyone at home can make a $2,500 gift to Sunflower Hill tonight by hitting your donate button now, and again, I know we have a little bit of a delay in the studio broadcast and the computer software and everything else. I've got a ton of screens in front of me. I need to see them all light up. I know COVID-19 wreaked havoc on so many families joining in tonight. And I know there's some families whose hearts are broken that their loved ones aren't in Irby Ranch community right now. I'm asking you if you can do it and not miss any meals. Can you please donate $1,000 right now? This is such a critical year, and we want everyone that needs a home to have one. Hit the button twice if you can. And those of you that have visited Sunflower Garden know what an amazing place it is. And I know that both Edie and Regina talked about it earlier, but it's worth repeating. Sunflower Hill Garden has donated over 4,000 pounds of gorgeous, delicious, fresh produce to some of our community's most vulnerable residents. And all of the amazing volunteers at Tri-Valley Haven, Shepherd's Gate, and Culinary Angels that are tuned in tonight, thank you for turning Sunflower Hill Garden's efforts into nourishing, comforting meals for so many. You're amazing for what you do, and giving right now is literally what I call a winner-winner chicken dinner. It's the gift that keeps on giving. It's like making 2 donations for the price of 1. Let me reflect just a second right here. So, Jean, thank you. I see Jean just made a donation. So we're up to $6,401 without bringing in some of the other donations that are being made offline. And I've got a lot of viewers. I can see that. Thank you so much, everybody that's tuned in right now. So right now, we're going to get into $500. But join Melody. Donate what you can when you can. Let's try $500. I just have to add this. I have been blown away with how quickly and effectively our staff pivoted to accommodate those we serve during this pandemic. They immediately innovated their programming. They transitioned their in-person programs. Content, by the way, that has already been viewed nearly 5,000 times. And before I run out of time, because we have a musical treat coming shortly, and I don't want anyone to miss any of it, these $250 donations that you see popping up on screen, they support programs like Popcorn Chat, which provides adults with disabilities the opportunity to come together virtually each week and practice their communication skills. It's an opportunity to connect with others and feel included and supported. So, let's take a look at the screens and see where we are. Remember, auction, raffle, donate, visit moonlight@home.givesmart.com anytime. You can try that if you've had any trouble at all making a donation. That is how you would do it. And I see people have even figured out how to make it come in anonymously. And so if that's your thing, then do it anonymously. But if not, Mackenzie Muller, thank you. We're all over the board here. We've got 50, 100s, 250s, all kinds of donations. Folks, this is $2,000. Thank you, Lynn. That's magnificent. Before I go, we'll get right into tonight's entertainment in just a minute. But every 100, every $50 counts. If you haven't been able to give yet, even if you have given and you want to give again, press those donate buttons. One more time tonight. We're a little off our goal. We're at $9,210. Hey, Marlene Fahrenkrog. Marlene, thank you so much. And happy belated birthday. I thank you so much. I am so grateful for everything that you have done to make Sunflower Hill a success. And this evening, I mean, if we didn't know what to expect, virtual. I mean, we thought we'd be under the tent right now and we'd be able to see everybody. But here we are, and there you are. And thank you so much for continuing to make Sunflower Hill part of your life. Okay, Julie Borg, thank you so much. I think I want to kind of hang out. Monia Lane, $1,000 coming in right now. This is fantastic. John Carter came in early with $100. We're at $9,210. And before I introduce tonight's entertainment, I kind of want to stay up here till we hit this $10,000 mark. Lynn Sapala, thank you so much. That's $2,000. Cindy Skolnick came in very early. Some folks started before the event actually started, and so that we're very grateful for as well. Elizabeth Strang, $50. Thank you so much for those. Keep the $500 from Dan Foster is coming in right now. So I'm wondering if there's still a bit of a latency, and we're getting a little bit of lag. So I'm pretty sure that we've already moved past the 9260 because I've seen so much more action on the screen below. Friends, thank you so much. I'm so grateful for everything you've made happen tonight. Thank you for allowing me, once again, the privilege to be such a very small part of Sunflower Hill's giant success. We promised you entertainment tonight, so let's get to it. One of the most unique and special musicians you'll ever hear, and winner of television's America's Got Talent, Cody Lee.
Hello, Sunflower Hill. I'm so excited to be a part of Moonlight at Home and supporting an organization like Sunflower Hill that helps people with special needs. I can't wait to perform for you all in person in July at the Sunflower Showcase at the Bankhead Theater. Thank you for supporting Sunflower Hill. I've been waiting on the sunset, bills on my mindset. I can't deny they're getting higher than my income's breadcrumbs. I've been trying to survive. The glow that the sun gives right around sunset helps me realize this is just a journey. Drop your worries, you are gonna turn out fine. Oh, you turn out fine. Fine, oh, you turn out fine. But you gotta keep your head up, oh, and you can't let your head down, hey. You gotta keep your head up, oh, and you can't let your head down, hey. I know it's hard to remember sometimes, but you gotta keep your head up, oh, and you can't let your head down, hey, 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 hey. I got my hands in my pockets, kicking these rocks. It's kinda hard to watch this life go by. I'm buying into skeptics mess with the confidence in my eyes. I've seen all the angles starts to get tangled. I start to compromise my life and the purpose. Is it all worth it? Am I gonna turn out fine? Oh, you turn out fine. Fine, oh, you turn out fine. But you gotta keep your head up, oh, and you can't let your head down, hey. You gotta keep your head up, oh, and you can't let your hair down, hey. I know it's hard to remember sometimes, but you gotta keep your head up, oh, and you can't let your hair down, hey, 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 hey. Only rainbows after rain, the sun will always come again, and it's a circling around again, it comes around again. I said only rainbows after rain, the sun will always come again, and it's a circling around again, it comes around. But you gotta keep your head up, oh, and you can let your hair down, hey. You gotta keep your head up, oh, and you can let your head down. Hey, I know it's hard to remember sometimes, but you gotta keep your head up. Oh, and you can let your head down. Hey, and keep your head up. And you can let your head down. And keep your head up. And you can let your head down. And keep your head up. And you can let your head down. I said, oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, I know you all know the song. Sing it with me. Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain. We all have sorrow. But if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Please swallow your pride. If I have things you need to borrow, for no one can feel those of your needs that you won't let show. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for said it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. If there is a load you have to bear that you can't carry, I'm right up the road. I'll share your load if you just call me. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. We be jamming, hey. We be jamming. We be jamming, hey. We be jamming. Just call me if you need a friend. Oh, baby, now. If you need a friend. Oh, baby, now. If you need a friend. Oh, baby, now. If you need a friend. Let me get it, baby, now. Call me. Yeah.
That was so awesome.
Oh, that was wonderful. That was great. I cannot wait to see him live July 23rd, 2021 at the Showcase.
We're so excited for our first Sunflower Showcase at the Bankhead Theater in Livermore. We hope you'll all join us.
It's going to be great. It's going to be wonderful. And by the way, if you happen to win the date night raffle, you could probably get some dinner before you go to the Showcase on July 23rd. How great would that be? And we have the winner. We have drawn the raffle, and it is Elaine Wida. Elaine, congratulations. Woo! We're dropping things. We are so excited that you won, Elaine. Congratulations. You got a lot of date nights coming, so enjoy.
Thank you all so much for joining us this evening and for your constant generosity and your tremendous support, enthusiasm, and goodwill for the mission and vision of Sunflower Hill. Sunflower Hill at Irby Ranch is the first of many Sunflower Hill communities. We hope to be announcing in 2021 the next Sunflower Hill at Irby, actually it wouldn't be Sunflower Hill at Irby Ranch, the next Sunflower Hill residential community. The auction is open until 8 o'clock this evening. We hope that you'll continue to bid generously if you love what we do. I'd like to thank our friends at Amos Productions so much for making this evening seamless. You all are amazing. Thank you so much.
Wonderful.
Thanks to our charity auctioneer, Damon. Damon, we've had so much fun having you as our charity auctioneer all these years. Thank you so much, Regina. It was so much fun playing with you behind the scenes.
Thank you. You were very welcome. I enjoyed it.
And just a reminder to take a quick photo, hashtag Moonlight at Home, either on Instagram or Facebook. Thank you all so much. Shall we blow a big kiss goodnight? Mwah! Have a great night.